In this part, we are going to explain the rest of our script. So during this time, I filled my script so that we don't get any bug. Here I'm going to explain you what I did. Here we have, so we are going to reference to our tower button script here because we want to get the object and also the sprite of our object. And after that, we want the sprite renderer for our tower manager. And we want to get from the start, we want to get our sprite renderer. The next, we want a collider where we can build our buildings, our towers. So here I'm going to call it the build tile. Then the next one, we need a toList, and the list of the objects that we put in our ground and the list of the collider that we want that we can put at towers to that place. So now when we come into here also the build tile, we want to get the collider. So the collider of our object that we have the build tile here at our update. When we put the mouse button 0, first we want to get the mouse position on the screen. So how to get that? We need the vector tool that need to the position and of our word point position, and we store the info in our word point position. And what we want was to store the info. We want the where's our camera, and we want the point skin to void point, and wherever is our position is our word point position. So if this is the let me explain you a little bit more. So as you see, here is our camel, and when here is the mouse position, then we are going to say this mouse position is our word point position. So now next, we want to send wherever is our mouse position. When here, for example, is our mouse position, we want to send the raycast to this position and to check if we collide with something or not. And what we want to collide, we want to collide an object that has a tag of build place. If that object has a build place tag, then what we want to do, we want to add a tower in that place. So we want here the build tile is we get the collider and we get the tag. After we put it in our ground, we want to say, okay, this place is full. Now we cannot put any more other building there, and we want to register that place. We are going to this function here down and place a tower. So register build place. I'm going to that function here. We want to add that tower to our build list. Then, and next one is we have place a tower. It should be down here. For our place a tower, here we need an event system, and if our event system is our mouse is our the game object, and the tower button pressed exists, that means it's we already pressed our button, the mouse button, in our tower so UI button. Then we want to instantiate the game object, and which in this point is our tower. Then we want to register that tower, and we want, after we put that tower in the ground, we want to disable the sprite, our drag sprite. Okay. Now let's go back to up, and here I already explained. And we want also to, when we press the tower, we want to move the the sprite of our tower to wherever is our position of our mouse. So we make a function with follow mouse function, and as you see here, we get the position of our mouse depending on the camera, and we want to say, okay, this is the position of our mouse. As you see in vector2, transform.position.x and transform.position of y. This is the position of x and y of our mouse position, and we want to bring that sprite to that position. Okay, then here are already explained. After we boot the building, in the ground, we want to say that the tag of that building is the the build list. We going to tag it to as a build list, and then we want to clear. So we want to finish the game, or we want to make the restart the game. We want to clear that list. Here also as well, we want to destroy all the towers that exist in our ground when we finish the level or when we want to stop the game. So here I'll explain it. For selecting tower, so when we click on tower UI button, we are going to activate that tower. So here the tower button press is equal to this tower button parameter that we made, and we want to enable the sprite to drag sprite. So I think the rest of them are already explained it. When we want to enable drag sprite, we need to activate our sprite window that enable, and when we want to disable it, we want to disable it. This is the sprite window that enable is equal to false, and in tower button press is null. So now let's save it. Going back to the game, and when I play it, we will get an error. The reason because we didn't add the sprite window in our tower manager. As you see, this is how you can fix your errors to know which parties you made mistake. So you see the sprite window attached to tower manager, but our script tried to get it, but we don't have it. So now we need to add the sprite window to our tower manager. So now let's clean it, test it again. Now we don't get any error because now our tower manager can call this sprite renderer. Okay, the next step we are going to make an object. So here I'm going to create an empty object. Going first to call it tower places. Then I'm going to reset it. Okay, then under that I'm going to create an empty object. I'm going to call it tower place 1. So then I'm going here, and we need a collider for that. So then let's add box collider 2D, and I want to make it trigger so that we don't get any problems when something is going to each. So when two collider come to each other, and yeah, I'm going to put it there. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So now when I play, and I try to call that buttons, we get the error because, as you see here, let's go and see what is that error. The reason is because our, I think it's because of our raycast. Raycast try to hit something with the tag of build place. So to fix that, first I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to our game background. I need to make a background book collider 2D. For that, make it 3D as well. We want to say, okay, this is the where is our ground. So when the raycast hit it, he will know that is this place is for the building or not. So then I'm going to, I think that's, yeah, that's all. Let's check it if we get this problem again. Now, when we click it, you see we don't get any problems with the buttons. Still, I'm wondering why the first one didn't work. Okay. Okay. I think it's because the tower place. Ah, we need to tower manager. We need to make the order layer. I'm going to put it at 7. I think that's the reason, because our tower is going under the ground. That's why. Yeah. So that is also worked. And don't forget to put the sparkling there to, so 7 or something that is above our background. Now, as we see, still we cannot put our buttons, our towers there, even when we create a box collider. So to fix these problems is that because we didn't define the tag. Now our heat raycast heat try to find the a tag with this object, but he cannot find it because here we didn't tag anything. So let's go to our script. That was, I think, this one. No, this one. Okay, I'm going to copy this word here. So exactly, we need exactly the same word. So just copy from here back to the game. Then I'm going to our tower place. I want to add new tag. Going to tag it, build place, and save it. So then I'm going to click on our tower place and tag it with build place. So now we should able to put that tower to that place. Still we didn't. And why we didn't? So guys, I found the bug. The bug wasn't from my script, it was from the Unity. So I need to restart the Unity to make it work. So now when I play, as you see, we can drag our building, and when I put it in our um, um, place, so where is our tag, is going to put the tower there. Now we got a error because we need to make another tag that this place is full, because if we don't, we can put as many as we want here. As you see, the shadow becoming more black and black when we put more inside of that. So then to avoid that, we need to see. Right now it doesn't accept anymore. I think it's because, see, it accept them, because now more collider come to each other. So to avoid that, we want to say, okay, we put the tower there and it's full. So now we need another tag. But first I'm going to our script. In our script, I'm going to take this name. You see building place full. That means so our place is full with the tower. So I'm going to tag add a new tag, and I'm going to call that tag and save it. So now we shouldn't get this problem of putting more. As you see, we cannot put any more there. I prefer to make a little bit our box collider bigger, I think. So that he recognizes better. Yeah, okay. Now when we put this sprite there, when we are going to our tower manager, as you see, we put the clown tower here, and also we call that collider. Now we need to make more tower places. I'm going to duplicate it and put the next one will be there. Then duplicate it again. Put it there. And there. So now let's see how is it right now. Why it doesn't suddenly. So guys, after did some testing, I just noticed that we cannot put the towers in our box collider right now. You see, but just maybe one or two of them. And the problem is that is because of our background. As you see, we have a box collider here, and the Wacast notice this box collider as our place. So now when I play, we are able to put our towers in places, but we get this error. And to fix this error, that we don't get this error, we need to do something in our text. So I'm going to remove this one. Instead, I'm going to change our script. So let's go to our tower manager script, and here where we are casting the raycast, I'm going to add something else here. If we hit, then if the hit is the tag of our building place, then we want that, so put the tower there. Now let's see if it's work. Yes, now it's work and we don't get any errors. Perfect. And also in our tower manage, we add some collider and some list. Now I'm going to make the collider a little bit smaller to check how is it work when it's smaller. Because we send the raycast, our raycast will be recognize it. So let's play again. As you see, as soon as I put it here, it's going to attach it, but it's not exactly in that point. Let's make it here. See, it's not there. So for doing that, I think we need to make it a bit still smaller, because he knows this downside of our box collider. Still not. Let's test again. Maybe we need to bring it a little bit up here. Yeah, exactly. When we bring our collider a little bit up here, I think we know the middle of our box collider or not. I don't know. So it's we cannot adjust the box collider as we want to match it with our ground. You see when I bring our box collider a little bit up, it's worked. So I'm going to bring it a little bit down, doesn't matter. I'm going to delete this part again. So the box collider is too big and I want just a small one for all of them. So I'm going to just duplicate this one and put it everywhere in our background. So that is how we can put our our towers. But but we just need to adjust them. Yeah, that is the last thing we need to do. And if you cannot make the sprite, be sure that you use the tower manager, and in our buttons here you put the selected tower here, and the tower manager is skipped from here. Just bring that there and select the tower manager, the selected tower, and the tower 1. Then everything should work fine without any problems. So now see you in the next video.